right, so Megan Thee Stallion was awarded $75,000 in damages in her defamation lawsuit with blogger Milagro Grams, and then I heard it got lowered to $59,000. So we got Megan Thee Stallion after the verdict was given, and we also have Milagro Grams speaking after she is ordered to pay $59,000. Y'all better like the video. Y'all better subscribe. Let's get into it. Here's Megan.
I'm just happy. Celebrate, Megan. $75,000 in all.
And now we have Milagro.
I'm not ecstatic. Of course you want things to go your way, but like I said, I respect the jury and what they decided. And I think I made up pretty good.
Any lessons learned next time you get on air?
Yeah. So tune into the next show so y'all can see how I handle things moving forward, y'all. Okay?
Is there any concern about having to pay attorney fees because you were found liable for the deepfake video?
You said, am I concerned?
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be moving forward. You know, things will get handled. Like I said, it wasn't a multi-million-dollar verdict, so I think that's a blessing. God is good through and through, honestly.
Do you have any regrets at all about just anything that happened over the last 100 years? Anything that you said on the street or anything?
I think it's important to stand up for what you believe in, and I'm happy for the people that support me and understand me and who align with my thought process.
All right, so y'all hear Milagro. She said it wasn't a multi-million-dollar verdict, so I'm cool. And that's what I see a lot of people on the internet saying. I see a lot of Megan fans saying 75,000 wasn't enough or 59,000 isn't enough. In my opinion, Milagro can easily pay off 59,000. I know Megan is happy she technically won, but I think she definitely wanted to see Milagro owing millions of dollars or owing her millions of dollars, and she didn't get that. To me, Milagro got off with a slap on the wrist. And I see Megan fans, they're excited. They going after the bloggers. This will teach y'all, pretending like y'all journalists, not to say anything about my favorite. Well, number one, I do agree with that. Number two, it seems like they got Milagro Grams on the deepfake video, which everybody saw that coming. We all felt like if they couldn't get her on anything, it was going to be on the deepfake video. It does feel like, to me, that was the honeypot for Megan. I think Milagro kind of walked right into that. And I feel like if it wasn't for the deepfake, it wouldn't be no lawsuit. I feel like everything else was just sprinkled on top to try to get her to this verdict, and it worked. I don't think it will stop people from having an opinion about her. And I also do think a little bit of this was about all of the people who don't believe her. I think Megan felt like, well, this will be a win for people who think I didn't get shot. But I don't think 59,000 being owed to you by Milagro Grams is going to move anybody. I think some of the people who dislike her, they're going to be more vocal now. I just did a video with Academics and I saw him addressing Megan Thee Stallion the same way I see people addressing Drake after the lawsuit. Like, every time he says something about Meg, he's saying, sue me, sue me, sue me. And maybe she will sue Academics. I don't know. I feel like with these lawsuits, some of these celebrities need to realize you make people famous with the lawsuit. That's why Cardi B said, I would never sue another blogger. In a way, Megan just boosted Milagro's stature. Look, I was literally just about to put this video out, and then I looked at my phone and said, hold on, Milagro is trending #2 in the United States. She's trending over Megan Thee Stallion. You don't think Milagro is happy about this? If you didn't think Milagro wasn't that popular before this lawsuit, she's going to be popular now. I saw a lot of people talking about, whether or not she's considered media. Off all of the publicity she's getting, she's media now. And Megan just certified that for her. I think $59,000 is a small price to pay when it comes to being infamous and being famous and being known now. Now Milagro's name is up there with Tasha K. And that's another thing these celebrities got to realize with these lawsuits. Some of these people want you to sue them. Some of these people are looking for any type of come up. I'm not saying that's what Milagro was looking for. I'm sure she was happy with the clout she already had. But I still think that's something that some of these celebrities need to think about going forward. You need to pick and choose how you handle these situations. Because I look at Tasha K every day and I'm like, damn, she seemed more popping than she did before the Cardi B trial. If I look up next year and I see Milagro with hundreds of thousands of YouTube subscribers, hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram and Twitter, I know Megan gonna be kicking herself in the foot. That's not a joke. I'm not trying to make I ain't put no sound effect on that because I know some of y'all gonna think I'm trying to be slick. That wasn't a joke, y'all. But I don't know if this is a bad look for Milagro. I know that's gonna upset some of y'all fans, but when you sit down and you really think about it, Never Gave Up is speaking nothing but facts. So yes, Megan got her win, but how long will the win last? Cause this girl might get $59,000 from academics or somebody. Somebody behind the scenes might give her $59,000. Her fans might pay this off in 2 years. But technically Megan won. And I hope for her she's getting her justice. But another thing is, when it comes to Megan, I just keep asking, does she want to put the Tory situation behind her? Because every time she does something like this, it opens up a door for her to relive all of the trauma that she said she has from the Tory situation. I'm just thinking to myself, how many times do you want to open up a door to where we're going to sit and have to talk about you and Tory Lane's situation? I'm just wondering how that helps her move forward. Maybe she's like, well, if I get money from everybody I feel like who did me wrong, that will help me move on. But I hate to see that for Meg. I really do. Klay Thompson, the money, Tory in jail. In my opinion, that should be enough. But to her, maybe it's not enough, Let me know what y'all think about this. Don't tear me up too much in the comments. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.